Afternoon, guys. First off, like and subscribe at the bottom. I'm Apex. This is my buddy Slick.
Hi, guys.
Today, we're going to talk about some new comics that came out this week's Amazing Spider-Man #1. Can't go wrong with the Amazing Spider-Man. He's everybody's favorite hero. Here we got the 1 in 200 variant by Lee Bermejo. Lee Bermejo, really good artist. He's really into computer graphics. He does some of the most amazing work with computers, guys. I tell you, when he hits that computer and animation stuff, nobody beats him. All right, this is one of the covers. Other cover, the main cover, cover A. Here is cover A for Amazing Spider-Man #1. Okay, so a little bit about the storyline, Amazing Spider-Man #1. We got a new character that pops up. His name's Hellgate. Unfortunately for this comic, though, Hellgate doesn't appear till the very end. Guys, I hate to spoil it for you, but the story's not about him. It's mostly about, a start of a new beginning for Peter Parker and his career as a scientist. Gentlemen, here we got another cover for Amazing Spider-Man #1. We got John Romita Jr., son of the legendary John Romita Sr. Amazing cover. You can arguably say that this is probably going to be Hellgate's first appearance since he's on the cover. So it's the first time anybody's laid hands on it. Very good comic. I recommend you keep this. It's probably going to have some value depending on what they do with the character Hellgate. It might not be any value. I don't want to tell you it is, but in 10 years, only time will tell. Hellgate could become a famous character. We're not too sure right now. Judging by the look of him, it seems like he's probably got more than a few issues in him. So he may be up there, guys. So I will keep this book in your personal collection. All right. So for our next comic, we have Absolute Batman #7. Absolute Batman #7 is a very good comic in my opinion. I really love the artwork by Miko Swayan. Miko Swayan, if you guys didn't know, was the brains behind the Punisher 1 cover with Joe Garrison, the new Punisher that they installed to replace Frank Castle. I wasn't a big fan of the move of replacing Frank Castle because he's a legend, but they did, and Miko Swayan was chosen to do the incentive cover. He introduced his new suit with the neon lights and everything. But in this magazine right here, we got this cover right here is not cover A. It's the Miko Swayan cover. I believe it's cover B. Very good book. We have Bruce Wayne, who is it's a new start for him. Bruce Wayne, he's working with Alfred Pennyworth. Alfred Pennyworth left, and he instructed Bruce Wayne, to take care of his arm. And Bruce Wayne, he doesn't listen to Alfred very well, so he just does his own thing, decides to go be a superhero, and he meets with his friend Matches, who's telling him about a place called Ark M. For those of you who are Batman fans, you guys know Ark M is basically Arkham, which is an asylum for crazy people, and Batman, he wants to get inside Arkham to see what it's all about. You're gonna have a very good surprise of what comes out of this. We have a villain that's introduced in this. I might as well tell you it's going to be Mr. Freeze because you're probably going to read about it anyways, but he's going to be in it. Very good comic, very good read. Go ahead and pick it up, guys. This is the Miko Swayan cover.
Okay, guys, now a moment everyone was waiting for. It's a Vatican City #1. Finally, I've been waiting for a vampire comic book for so long, and it's written by the Mark Millar, and let me tell you guys, he delivered. It's set in the Vatican City, obviously, and it's captivating new 3-issue vampire survival story. I don't know if you guys heard about the Mark Millar, but he's a guy who wrote Old Man Logan, Kick-Ass, and Superman Red Son. He is a great writer, and so you guys can just imagine how good that vampire comic is. Get it, it's great, and you should keep it in your Dark Horse collection. Don't get rid of it ever. Okay, now I'm gonna let Apex to talk about his next comic.
As a bonus, guys, we have a comic coming towards you. It's going to be Adventure Time #1. It's not really a key issue, but I figured I would say something for the kids, you know, moms, dads. If you guys are going to pick up a comic for your kids, this is probably going to be it. You know, it's about these two characters that they go on adventures, and it's really kid friendly. It deals with travel, heroes. King is in it. Very good story. Not really my cup of tea, so I'm not really going to comment too much about it, but I definitely would recommend you get it for your child. It's a good read for him to, you know, get his feet wet in the comic industry. All right, so another comic I want to talk about is Jedi Knights #2. We have the introduction of a villain called Athel Prime. Now, you know, you guys, I'm not a very big fan of Jedi, the Star Wars and all this other good stuff. I've seen it when I was a child, and it's kind of redundant. They throw characters at you, and they all do the same thing. You know, the Force is with them. This one right here is a bit different. I would recommend this book because I noticed that in this one right here, they introduced some kind of alien specimen, kind of like the aliens. And this Athel Prime has some kind of mind control. You know, he wields his power with them at his will. They do whatever he says, and you know, they're really out to destroy Jedis. It's a very good book. My opinion, like I said, I'm not a very big Star Wars fan, but this book kind of captivated me. It had a very good story to it, so I highly recommend you get it. On the secondary market, maybe in 10 years, depending, like I said on the previous book, Athel Prime, if you know he gets a lot of playtime, I could see this going up.
Okay, guys, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you for keeping up with us. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys. Come on, get us some views. Get us some views, guys.
Thank you, guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.